Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here with another video to bridge the gap between beginner and pro. And welcome to a video all about Quan. Today I'm going through every single one of his strings because almost all of them has a use, and I'm going to show you what it is. Going down the move list here, starting with 1-2, some of these are going to be very obvious, so sorry about that. 1-2, obviously a low. You can use this as a stagger with a standing 1 into the low. And of course this is a combo starter. Since the startup on standing 1, I believe, is 8 frames. 9 frames. So you can use it as a punish if you want. So you do a combo of something like this. As you see, I'm using variationless Quan, so you know that these strings will work for any variation. 1-4. Useless. Don't use it. Hopefully that's the only time I say that in this video. Off to a bad start. 1-4-1, obviously his best combo ender. Not obviously, maybe you don't know that if you haven't played the game. Do a combo like that, 32%. As you can see, if you're looking at the frame data, huge amount of hit advantage at 34, which allows you in his summoner stance to call a bat out for free, or in sorcerer stance to pull out a portal of your choosing. Back 1-2. Huge hitbox. The thing with this move is that it actually allows you to hit somebody right off the start of the match with almost zero risk of you getting hit. Unless someone has a super fast advancing move, you can cover that entire area, and if they come close enough, you can link the second hit of that, and it will link right into trance for full combo. You can also use this as a space control tool sometimes if someone's pressuring you. You can just kind of throw that out, as it is relatively safe at -9 with a little bit of pushback. Moving on to forward 1-2. A stagger. This whole string is actually staggerable. So you can use that in pressure as see fit. I prefer to use the forward 1 and go into a mix-up. Of course, that is not real pressure, that is fake, but it gets a lot of people because they're not ready for it. Do the same thing with the forward 1-2. It's kind of goofy looking how he kind of like flails as he's kind of recovering from it. Then of course the forward 1-2, forward 1-4-2. Sorry. Seemingly very close to this move, however, does not have as much hit advantage, so you do not get the free bat call and portal call. You see a hit advantage of 17 on this one, whereas hit advantage is 34 on this one. You will usually use this in tandem with my next string I'm going to talk about, which is 2-1. 2-1 is a very weird and unique string. 2-1 does not come in handy for very much outside of a few very, very, very specific punishes. You can link it like that into the EX rune. However, if you try and do your regular ender, you're not really going to have a whole lot of chance to do that. That's where that previous string that I told you comes in handy. So you kind of use those two in tandem. Standing 2, I believe, is your fastest normal at 8 frames. So if something's like -9 or something like that, obviously your 9 frame isn't going to punish it. So you need a really tight punish. Standing 2. The also nice thing about standing 2 is it has a little bit of range, but it is a high. So it can actually reach very quickly, very far out in front of you to get those weird punishes that you need to hit. Sometimes that's where the tricky part is. Sometimes you can hit the close rune to combo it, but other times you hit at max range, you need to do the mid rune. There you go. Forward 2-1. Forward 2-1 is your reset, standing reset. If you do a combo, forward 2-1 gives you a free reset, or free mix-up, sorry, over forward 4, back 3-2, or 1-2. So in the middle of a string, feel like you just want to reset your opponent, forward 2-1, go into your mix. It's just that easy. Forward 2-1-2, this is going to be your safe advancing stagger. Safe at -1, builds a decent amount of meter, and is also special cancelable. So if you want to be plus after that, you can use your EX Skull. Or you can go into guesses, the EX rune, say plus, that kind of thing. Very good move. It's also going to be your main combo starter and Punisher. So if somebody does something really unsafe, you get your max amount of damage. Doing that into that. 34% meterless, no problem. And that brings us to our next string, which is this one, which is your launcher, which I just mentioned. Not really a whole lot of reason to go into that. Minus 11 on block. Maybe don't do it on block. Just stop it here if you see your opponent blocks. No problem. This brings us to our second useless string. You can use this kind of as a stagger if you want. It's still minus 14. This is not a safe string to stagger. It is special cancelable though, so if you're feeling frisky, just know your opponent can't armor or hit you out of that. Plus, you don't really get an optimal combo for a bar because the EX rune was kind of nerfed, where you know the damage scales downwards if you do it earlier in a combo. So it is what it is. The last one is your mix-up option. So there you go. So that's this one. You can do it off a punish. You can do it off a mix. So let's say you do your restand. Just know that you do have to be pretty close to the opponent in order for it to hit. There you go. That's that one. And the very last string is the Bonehawk Shuffle. So if you're in Summoner, you can do this move and keep it safe by having your back come behind you. And then you get overhead, low, low, if you want, for example. Or if you're in Sorcerer, you have your Armor Portal up. You can do that and then go into something else because you have armor and you really don't care if they're going to punish it because this is minus 12. So it is punishable. Just know that. And of course, if you beat somebody at the end of the round, you can just be like, boop, 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 boop. There's the Bonehawk Shuffle right there. So there you go, guys. Every single one of Quan Chi's strings, their uses, and 2 that are useless. Not bad for a character with a lot of strings. If you found some uses for those strings, or you want to correct me on anything you saw in the video, just comment down below. And if you're a long-time viewer of this channel, what'd you think of that intro? I'm thinking of switching it up for Mortal Kombat 11. I want to be a little bit more direct, so let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe, because we make new videos every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks, all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.
Accept your death.